This is NDTV. And you're watching NDTV Prime in association with Micromax.
Welcome to this special episode on Father's Day. I am stand-up comedian Papa CJ, and this is my dad Ajay. He rides a Harley Davidson Fat Boy motorcycle. This is his bike, and this is the Karma group that he rides with. And we're going to take you on a ride with us today. See you later.
जेट की तरह मिग 21 की तरह घुसे हुए हैं।
एक काम करो एरोप्लेन फॉर्मेशन ले लो ऐसे।
Hello, I hope you're having fun on the ride. That's my dad.
We just crossed the Manesar toll and now we are on the NH8. We are going on to a new highway which is just being made from Manesar to Palwal. And we can cruise on that. It's quite empty. There are some people who come on the wrong side. There you will find that everybody will break formation and go at any speed they want. It's a 54-kilometer highway, so we'll do 108 kilometers there and then come all the way back, have breakfast and go back home. So this is all my biker family, and Akriti's joined us from today. She's going to come every Sunday.
चलो भाई चलो, let's go. Let's go.
So something growing up that CJ was, very fond of doing that, you used to get really worked up about as a kid.
I suppose like most kids, he talked a lot.
Okay.
So after some time, most parents get very
Well, it's a good
tired.
It's a good thing that's my job now. So. Worked out well in the end. No, but I will say this, that as a boy, when you grow up, you think your dad is Superman.
Yeah.
Then you grow a little older and you figure out, no, yaar, he's a regular guy. Then you grow slightly older and you realize what it actually takes to do what he does, and you realize, no, boss, he is Superman. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, he's always be my hero. And if I can be 1/10 the man he is, then I would have done well in life.
Okay, something about your father growing up. Tell us.
My dad growing up.
Some fun memory that's still there.
You know, my dad was always a very hands-on dad.
Okay.
And we've always had a very close relationship. In terms of, I remember once I was, Dad was in Poland on a trip. He used to sell tea. And while he was away, we we had the gypsy. I learned how to drive in a Maruti gypsy. And me and my friends sneaked out and we took the gypsy and I crashed it into a wall. And I remember being very worried and I was, most upset. And I called him up in Poland and I said, I'm really sorry, but I crashed the car. And he said, is everyone safe? So I was like, yeah, everyone's safe, nobody's hurt, this and that. So he said, so what's the damage? I said, oh, the car doesn't drive, the entire front is smashed, the wheels don't turn, but besides that, everything is okay.
Okay.
And then he said, no, it's okay, don't worry. When I was young, I drove a car into a train and things like that. And I was very happy that he was like pacifying me, but in my head I was thinking, how did you drive a car into a train, dude? Like, who does that? So I think that's how it's always been.
Yeah. In fact, that car was repaired as far as the running used to be, but the front fender we never removed.
Okay.
Because in Calcutta, people saw it from far and moved out.
I know, because the whole thing was smashed. It looked like God knows what damage has been done. So they were like, listen, we better give this guy some space. You don't know what he's
Stay
going to
away.
do.
Anything else you remember? Any funny incident?
Actually, I was a very naughty kid, but I was also a very intelligent kid.
Yeah.
Now, of course, it's not there anymore. But I used to be
the
very...
naughtiness or the intelligence?
No, the intelligence is gone. But because I was intelligent, I used to get away with it. Like even when I was in boarding school, in a 45-minute class, I would finish everything in 15 minutes. Then the other half an hour I had nothing to do, so I would get up to mischief. But they couldn't even catch me because my work was all done.
Okay.
But
Another small incident with Leander now being such a big man, going for the 7th Olympics. They used to go to school together on a bicycle.
Okay.
And there was a servant man called Liaquat. He used to take them on the bicycle. So invariably, Leander used to be late and the gate used to close. But there was only one guard in school, so one gate used to close, and then he had to walk 200 meters to close the other gate.
yeah, the other gate was far away, like 200 meters down.
So he was a very innocent looking chap. Somehow he used to cry his way and go inside this side. Leander, by the time he was trying to do his thing here, his drama, would run around the school and enter that gate, and he was in time.
Yeah.
By the way,
Always
he
a
bought me this motorcycle on my birthday too.
Oh yeah. So every year for 2 years, my dad every Sunday used to go into some superbike showroom. So when he turned 66, I said, listen, I am buying you a bike. You can choose which one, or I'm just going to pick up one. So we got this Harley Davidson Fat Boy, and as you can see, he loves it. And I will say this Father's Day is about family. I will say this, that this group of riders, the Karma Brotherhood, it is really like a brotherhood, and it's fantastic that they're a part of his life.
They're
as well.
closer than family, They will come anywhere, anytime, and help. So that's a great thing about them.
To all the kids who are with your dads today, I will tell you this, fathers are fantastic. Sometimes in the busyness of our lives, we don't realize how important they are. Take a day off, turn your phone off, spend some time with your dad. He will love you more than he already does. So yeah.
Happy Father's Day, and from my daughters to me, Happy Father's Day. Happy